All right, Shalom, Shalom.
Shalom.
We're the brothers from GMS New Orleans coming at you with another walk and talk. As always, we're going to give all praises, glory, and infinite honor to Yahweh,
Allah Bahashem
Hashem,
Yahushai
Yahushai,
Bahashem
Bashim,
Rakakadash.
Kakadash. Double honors again to the elders, apostles, great millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect out there. All right. Yeah, so me and the brother were running it as we walk, running this track, man, and we came to the conclusion, man, Jake have to know the times that they're in, all right? Because seeing how all things are going down in very different places around the world, including locally where you at, this ain't the time to be kind of in the sense of as the world does, marrying and giving into marriage, you know, take, get distracted with the world and break off in their minds and start to do other things, man. Instead of saying focus on the task at hand, the mission. The thing of it at the end of the day is to finish the mission, man. All right. And the mission is to finish up your course in this truth, man. All right. And to ultimately finish out, endure to the end. All right. And we got many examples, including apostles of guys not finishing the mission off, man. All right. Getting distracted with the world, falling off. All right. And just fading to black. And this ain't the time. All right. You have to finish. All right. I know there's this particular guy out here in Louisiana that I know of. He got a slogan for his company, which is true. It's called "Don't Lose Sight." All right, you can't lose sight of the mission. No matter what the obstacles in your way, no matter how much hell you catching, you know, you have to finish the mission. And we got many examples for that too, man. First and foremost, we have our apostles, for example, that have stood the test of time. Through all the things that they've been through, and then all the stories they didn't told. Looking at them as a boost. We have the scriptures too, man, as a boost to keep striving, keep pushing, keep going, man. This is a race, all right? And we always go into it too, according to scripture. The race is not given to the swift, all right? This thing is a marathon, all right? It's a long, drawn out race that you have to basically set your pace and set your pace to it and just keep running, man. Till it's over. You want to say something about? Yeah,
I
something.
just had a precept.
Yeah, go ahead.
Uh, Proverbs 22:3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished.
Yeah, it says the prudent man foresee his goings. All right, and that's what you have to. One thing about this thing of ours, man, we have to. We got to be visionaries, man. Guys that plan, strategize, and know exactly what needs to be done, man. All right, and you have to have vision. Anything you do, whether when you get into that world of being a carpenter, being a artist, whether that be with music, whether that be with paintings, drawings, you got to already see the final product, man. You got to foresee things way before you even get like even a driver. You're a guy that drives for a living, 18 wheelers. Shit, you carrying a load. You can't sit here and hit brakes the last minute. You got to see what's going on way ahead of you. All right, or else you try to apply brakes or steering at the last moment. You don't have the last moment. You got to see things way before it happen, man. And in the times we in, we got to be the same way.
Yeah, they got
Over
that
there,
saying.
I don't know what the hell they doing over there.
Got that saying, you're not just driving for yourself, but you're driving for everybody else.
Yep, that's right.
Going back to, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. You got to understand the times that we're living in right now. It's in the time because, down here we're coming into this, massive folly called Mardi Gras, or for the next couple of weeks, a bunch of people are just going to get drunk and have a bunch of plastic thrown at them. Anything could go down. You
Well,
already got the National Guard here due to that situation that happened, last New Year's. You got this the Batman, the new Batman pestilence they're talking about, the Nippon. You got what? You got ice roaming around.
National Guard.
Yeah, you got you know domestic teas, foreign teas. Rumors of World War III. The dollar collapse. You got all these things taking place, but especially down here, the majority of people are just going to be concerned with folly, and you can't be in that spirit.
For a month straight too.
Hmm.
And a couple of weeks, a whole month of just total wickedness, man. All right, go ahead.
And this is the AI overview for the definition of prudence. Prudence means using good judgment, caution, and foresight. What you were just saying, having a vision, foresight of things to see, anticipate how things are going to play out and you move accordingly. Having foresight in practical matters, which is a practical matter to not be moving around in the ways of this world right now. You shouldn't be too ensconced with trying to, form relationships or bonds or anything like that with this world, because we can see that this world is about to pass away. The only thing you should really be concerned with is what? Getting your daily bread, fellowshipping with the brothers, and really just keeping your ass at home.
Yeah,
Involving the ability to govern oneself with reason to avoid risk, embarrassment, or harm, often by managing affairs carefully and thinking ahead.
yeah. You got something on the comment board. Hold up, let me get right here. You got something on the comment board too. Let me get it. Whatever. Let me see. The first one, Ephesians 5:18, and
Yeah, I
being
was
not.
holding that.
You got that?
Kind,
Kind.
kind,
That was on time.
kind. I'm gonna start up. I was gonna start up. This is Ephesians 5. Let's start at 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, and when you're circumspect, what you got a 360-degree view of everything around you. See that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil. And we can clearly see how evil these days are out here. You know, some of the things we mentioned, you got people getting kidnapped out here, people getting put down, robbed, it's just a whole multitude of things going on. But again, with this Mardi Gras shit coming up, what
What a little thing at?
what's up?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's on me. Yeah. But with all these things going on, as the brother was saying, for a month straight, the only thing people are going to be concerned with is, getting blasted out here, which is funny because at one of on my job today, I was at one of my stops, and they got a little local magazine down here, and they have illustrations on it. It said, "Forget about Trump, forget about ICE, forget about all that. Mardi Gras is coming." What do you mean, forget about all that? These are the important matters that are about to change things concerning your life right now. But again, as it says in Proverbs 2, I'm gonna grab that.
And like I say, that's all you know too, man. This. I seen some shit about 3 days ago. They had like a little small parade. But it really was just Sunday. And you had Edomites dressed up as Roman centurions. They was in there. That's all Mardi Gras is all about. It's about that Rome spirit, man.
Mm.
That Greco-Roman spirit.
Bacchus.
Bacchus, all right? And that's all you, and then you had you Jakes out there, all you niggas want to do is eat chicken, beer, talk shit, and just, fornicate, man.
Frolic.
Frolic around, man. Bullshit. That's why well, like we said before, we said it plenty of times. This has to be one of those cities, man, of old, man. All right? All of this access, folly, bullshitting, playing, rioting. This got to be one of those cities, those ancient cities, man.
All the punks come from here. What you Tyler Perry, Ellen DeGeneres,
Yeah.
and Don Lemon. Where is he from? Baton Rouge,
Nigga from Baton Rouge, man.
Louisiana is one of the punk states out here.
Super mode.
And he he a sodomite bedwench. But this is Proverbs 17 and 24. Wisdom is before him that hath understanding, but the eyes of a fool are in the ends of the earth.
Hmm.
Meaning you're just getting pulled in every which direction. Anything that tickles your fancy or feeds your flesh, that's what you're completely involved in. And we can see that this world is passing away and what direction it's going in. A technocracy where eventually everybody's going to have a digital ID and a micro C hip in them. And you get outside of that system, you're going to get the penalties for it. But with us having that spiritual foresight, we've already taken ourselves out of this place spiritually.
Yeah.
So when these hard decisions come down the line, which they're coming down the line quickly, we already know the answer to give for it.
Yeah, get Ecclesiastes 7 and 2. Well, 7, what it has 13 and 13 or something like that. And then get 7 and 2 all the way down to about 6.
What was the first one?
Ecclesiastes, I believe it was 13:13.
Was a Sirach?
No.
Because
Let
Ecclesiastes,
me see.
that only
He might
12 chapters.
yeah, he might have did put that. Yeah, it's
Yep.
close. Yeah.
Kind
Put them all together. So
I'm gonna finish that Ephesians first, so we
okay.
don't get off of it. Ephesians 5 and 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is, and be not drunk with wine, wherein is excess,
Mhm.
but filled with the Spirit. And we know you got the spiritual wine that you can get drunk off of, which is the philosophies of this world. And then you got the physical wine, which going back to this Mardi Gras thing, a lot of people are about to be drunk spiritually and physically out here
Yeah.
and just be engulfed in folly.
And that's all they got there. Like I say, then this is like the worst time ever to be really just in the city as a whole,
Mhm.
Can't get nowhere, it's traffic, niggas walking around in the middle of the street, everywhere, And like I said, you Jakes, you 2/3 out there, you really this the height of your time, man. Because right after you have the actual Mardi Gras, you niggas have your own so-called Mardi Gras, Super Sunday and shit,
Mhm.
which is BS, man. All right. Anybody in that spirit, ultimately you just gonna get put down, man. The Most High is gonna kill you, man.
Rightfully so.
You know
And what they got the Super Bowl coming up too.
that too, man. But you can get that for the brother.
This is Ecclesiasticus or Sirach, chapter 13, verse 13. Observe and take good heed, for thou walkest in peril of thy overthrowing.
Mhm.
When thou hearest these things, awake in thy sleep. Hey,
Yeah. You gonna say something?
hey, it's straight to the point. Observe and take good heed, for thou walkest in the peril of thy overthrowing.
Yeah.
Awake in thy sleep. Not being spiritually asleep out here,
Yeah.
observing the times, because hey, we are in the valley of the shadow of death. We're in Babylon, the great America, where we got niggas out here trying to fuck with us, Edomites, other heathens, and what these demons out here.
Yeah, these demons stay pulling at you, man. All right, these demons stay pulling at you, at your mind, physically. All right, so you have to be in a sense of always staying spiritual, man. All right, Yahweh Shah did. Yahweh Shah conquered those demons, man. All right, and then all, like I said, you can see it when you read the scriptures. All the men that you stay spiritual. All right, you defeat this shit, man.
Mm-hmm. That's as it said back in Ephesians 5, observing what the will of the Lord is. And the Lord requires for us to walk in the spirit right now, not walk carnally, and damn sure not be involved in the ways of this world.
Yeah, you just caught up, heavily caught up, man. You know, which many guys seem to do, man, because they lose focus, they lose sight,
Lose patience.
lose patience, and start to have no fear, man.
It got a at this point, Jake got a 2 year plan, a 2 to 5 year plan. I'm gonna go do this, go, work on getting this, degree or this job or whatever, whatever Jake got in mind. And
New
there's
woman.
nothing wrong.
I'll say, or the new woman, man.
Mm-hmm.
You just met this motherfucker, man. You about to go,
Yeah,
just met this motherfucker, man.
already having issues.
Yeah, Jake crazy, man.
And we're not saying there's nothing wrong with bettering your position and stuff, but with some Jakes out here, like whether it be the woman with the job, you gotta see you gotta observe what's not good for your soul and not feed unto it, because Jake will lose his mind over the woman. Jake will start getting a little bit of bread from the job and trip out. So especially now, we got to be walking on those spiritual eggshells.
Right, man. You should be ready to go, man. You should be ready to get the hell out of this place, man. What the scripture says in Ecclesiastes 7:7, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. All right? You should be hot, man. Like this time of year, down here, when it get Mardi Gras, we get pissed off.
I read the shit.
Hey, all you see is a bunch of moles frolicking, levitating,
Hoes.
moles, hoes, and whatever else come about, man. All right, this ain't life, man. We've been screaming that for about a week now, 2 weeks. This ain't life, man. This is not living. All right, having to wake up full day, 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, and go punch a clock, drive in traffic in this goddamn rat race, just to get to another place or so.
Get underpaid.
Yeah, and got to deal with some fat nigga that play Gran Turismo all goddamn day, man. you know, and talking to a imaginary girl, he's getting catfished by, man. That's not life, man.
And
All right,
go deal with other people in the world on the job. It's just a shit show.
straight shit show, man.
And in that Ecclesiastes 7, it also says, better is it to be in the house of mourning than the house of feasting and mirth.
You read it all the way down to 6?
Now, I'm in the 7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Kind of.
Ecclesiastes 7. We'll start at verse 2.
Need your light.
God, yeah, I got it.
You better get in some light in a few minutes.
This is Ecclesiastes 7:2. It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting, for that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to heart. And the house of feasting, the house of mirth, the house of carnality, as I said, is the end of all men, because these people are on a burning ship, and Babylon's going down quickly.
Yeah, and many that be gonna go with Babylon, man, when it's time to burn too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, because they walk in the same wickedness as this place. All right, you gotta, like I said, you gotta have the mindset of a soldier, man. All right, to stand the test of time in the mission and get in and get the hell out. You want to get out of here, man. All right.
A soldier gets the spoils when the war's done.
Yeah.
During the war, the soldier ain't concerned with the bullshit.
Yeah.
And the living will lay it to his heart. Those that are spiritually living. Sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better, because that keeps your mind single on the mission. Look, I ain't gonna be detracted by any of this shit out here, because I understand that I'm in captivity. My nation should be ruling, having these people underneath my feet, calling the shots. But here I am, as the brother was saying, you waking up, punching a clock at 5 in the morning to go work for some degenerate Edomite around a bunch of degenerate, 2/3, and just in a degenerate society where, damn near everything you eat and drink has trace amounts of fecal matter in it.
It gets Shalom Akim Yahweh Tashabrakathum. Yeah, that brother had second address 14:15. That's a good one too.
Con. You want me to finish in this?
Yeah. Finish that.
Verse 4.
We get around there, I'll try to I'm gonna pull some too.
The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of the fools is in the house of mirth.
And hard the fools are in the house of Merc. And you can see, Jake gonna be in the house of Merc come what, Friday? That's when all this shit really starts.
Mhm.
Friday, Saturday, all the way to for a whole month, man. Beads, balloon, what do they call them? Some damn little coins,
The bloom.
the blooms. All right. And a lot of you niggas, what's gonna happen too, man? A lot of you Jakes out here, all right. A lot of you Jakes is gonna get smoked, man.
God.
For real. All right. This shit is bullshit, man. This which we had that one lesson with how showing how this Mardi Gras shit went into the winter solstice, man. All right. And one of the main parades down here is Endymion. What's the biggest one? Endymion
Bacchus.
and Bacchus, man. Which, like I said, one of the leading floats they lead by is the Bacchus float. When you go into Bacchus, it even been linked back to the devil, man. All right, or worship of Satan.
You got Bacchus, which is the Roman god of wine and mirth.
Yep.
And then his Greek equivalent is Dionysus, which they were all about giving into your passions, just being a maniac out here.
And that's what the people do. When you look at from the outside looking in, because we on the outside now, all right? And in the Lord, that shit is no place for us, man, at all, man.
Exactly.
Because you go out there, you got people showing their private members, all right? You got people doing whatever they want to do out there on Bourbon Street, man. But that's no place for us, man.
On top of that, a lot of these people are juiced up, so they already tripping out.
And what you said, people living, they want to do what? You just said Dionysus and something you said.
Pretty much just people living after their passions and being a complete maniac out here.
And that's what you see. You see first and foremost, the N-Dub. She come from all around the country. And Jay too. They come live out their passion, want to wild out when they get down here for these times and Mardi Gras, man.
Mm-hmm.
Not knowing, man, you can. Hey, they seen it last year when they had the T attack, man. This ain't no place to be playing around at. These times are not for to be played with, man. All right, you got the government practically shutting down. All right, and this is what Jake doing. This is what Jake doing. Why the government shut down? Why you have civil unrest in Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Nero just signed something to open it back up, but I mean, shit. This is the second shutdown within the first year of his administration.
And you can't stop the bleeding, man. At some point, it's a gaping hole. It's a deep wound. You ain't gonna be able to stop the bleeding too long. All right.
Hey, surely we would have healed Babylon, but she cannot be healed.
Right. All right. You get that other one?
What was that one in 2nd Esdras 15?
Yeah, it was 14 and 15.
Okay. This is 2nd Esdras 14 and 15. And set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee. I'll start at 14. Let go from thee mortal thoughts. Cast away the burdens of man. Put off now the weak nature.
Yeah.
That weak nature is given into, your passions and the lust of the flesh that, you haven't gotten a reign over. That as soon as something that appeases what you want comes your way, you buckle under the pressure.
Yeah, you can't be like that in these times, man. You gotta hold strong. Go ahead.
Verse 15, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times.
Yeah. You gotta haste and want to flee and get the hell out of here, man. All right. You gotta be in the state of mind, all right, of getting the hell out of here. How long? How long, oh Lord, we gotta steady endure this shit, man.
Come
All right.
to another damn Mardi Gras.
Yeah, that shit. Hate that shit, man. Let me see what else on the coming board. Salaki Akim. That brother, What I got? Romans 13 and 11. Yeah, Romans 13 and 11. Let me see. Oh yeah, let me see. It says, "And knowing the times, and that knowing the times that now is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than what we believe." God, that's true. You know,
What verse were you at?
yeah, he had 13 and 11.
Kind of shit. You might as well keep reading down to the end of the chapter.
We got it.
Kind
'Cause I can't see it.
kind. This is Romans 13 and 12. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. Let us knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, while the ways of this world is darkness.
Yeah, the knowledge and wisdom understanding is our armor, all right, in these times, all right? And your armor has to be set and put on correctly, man. You can't have no chinks in the armor. You can't have the shield on. You can't have your shield and your breastplate, but your helmet missing. Everything has to go together. You have to have it the complete completion of wisdom, knowledge, understanding, man. All right? Because these fiery darts finna come our way, all right? The times of the persecution, all right? The time of that was once said in the scriptures was gonna happen, is gonna happen. Go ahead.
Verse 13. Let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness,
Oh,
not in strife.
go back and read it again, huh?
Kind.
Cause what time it is down here? Time of rioting, a time of BSing, man. Folly. All right, go ahead.
Let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness.
Not in rioting and drunkenness, man. Cause that's what Jake's finna do. You know, come this weekend when these big parades happen, we can walk. They're gonna riot and be in drunkenness, man.
It said not in chambering, being laid up in the bed chambers all day.
Yeah, what
Doing what you do.
doing the do, man. In the bed, that's what that is. All right, go ahead.
In wantonness, getting given over to your lasciviousness, your lusts.
Yeah,
Not in strife and envying, getting into fights and
which all that happens out there. You know that brawling, shootouts, all that shit happens out there on these parade routes, man. Down here, rioting, shooting, lust. You got motherfuckers just met the person, they just kissing them down, man. What the fuck going on, man? And it be Jake. Jake get full of those goddamn hand grenades. What else?
hand grenades, hot waters.
Yeah, that goddamn cut water's got demons on it, man. All right, go ahead, brother.
Hey, Jake think he kissed a woman. He find out
He kissing Tyrone, man.
he got a Mardi Gras surprise for you.
Yeah,
Throw you something.
it's a dude. It's a dude I went to school with, man. It's a dude I know right now. I went to high school with. He got out there for Mardi Gras Day, got full of that goddamn liquor and whatever else he was under influence on.
Fireballs.
Yeah, and met what he thought was a woman, and got back to the hotel on Bourbon, and they pulled out the potatoes and the double D sausage, man. And he smoked the mo, and now he in the penitentiary, man.
All that can be avoided.
Oh,
Just avoid the bullshit.
yeah, just avoid the bullshit by any means, man. Move around.
I mean, at this point, however old you are on the phone, even that don't even matter. I mean, you should be sick of this shit by now.
Yeah, you should be sick of this shit, man.
Doing the same goddamn thing every year.
I hate niggas, man. And these brothers know this, man. These brothers that personally are with me, they know I hate niggas, man. I hate all nigga activity. Only because it always gonna be some shit around these niggas. Somebody gonna die, bro.
That's the first thing.
That's the first thing. Somebody gonna die, man. That's the mindset you gotta have when you around these niggas, man. That somebody gonna get smoked. All right, somebody going to jail.
It says strife and envying.
Yeah.
Nigga gonna envy another nigga because he talking to the woman he wanted to talk to. You stepped on his shoes.
Or you just fly, man. You just a fly, charismatic guy. You got the nice shit on. Nigga just hates you for no reason, man. All right, niggas is on. Yeah, man. I ain't about to go. I already know the curses on us. I ain't about to go around another bunch of cursed niggas, man.
Mhm.
Fuck that shit. You know?
A whole bunch of. It's like going to the zoo and jumping into the pen.
Yeah, with the baboons, man. With the lions and shit. Hell no. You know, go ahead.
Verse 14. But put ye on the Lord Yahushua Hamashiach, and make no provision for the flesh to
Mhm.
fulfill the lust thereof.
Yeah, make no provision to the flesh to feel the lust thereof, man. Don't get caught up in that type of shit, man.
Which is getting easier and easier out here because everybody, the economy's getting worse. People can't spread their money as tight as they used to. So everybody's on edge as it is.
Yeah, people yeah, I was in the store and I ever heard an Edomite woman talking about getting into that, what do they call it? Poly
Polyamorous relationship.
yeah, I need to get in a polyamorous relationship. Cause time's getting hard. Well, I'm like, motherfucker, who gonna get in that? It's the
That's
tournament, man.
that's another thing out here that cup spirit.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely got cucks out here, man. Turbo cucks too, man.
That's
You know,
hey, there ain't nothing left. This society is at the end of the road.
nothing left, man. It's nothing left at all, man. It's gone. The shit is busting out the seams, man.
It's like Finkelstein said all them years ago. We squeezed all the juice out of this stone.
Yeah,
We got all the shekels we needed. So I mean, there's nothing else to do.
nothing else. And you brothers gotta have that mindset. There's nothing else. It's nothing for you here, man. There's nothing in the world, man, but folly and bullshit and total madness. All right? Keep your mind on the mission by any means, man. Now you may lose some people in the process, but cool. All right? Cool, man. They'll be all right. You know? Go ahead.
Got that Jeremiah for you.
God.
It's Jeremiah 8:7. Yeah, the stork in the heaven knoweth her appointed times,
Yep.
and the turtle and the crane and the swallow observe the time of their coming, but my people know not the judgment of the Lord.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, when it comes to our people, with all this time to sit here and BS and go out here and get married and you know try to do certain things in this world that's completely madness. All right, you and I are observing the times, man, and understanding how serious times that we in, man, or what's finna take place. You best believe it's gonna get even. Cause what we hit, we just hit February, right?
And January is all. Some Edomite lady I was watching online made described it best. She said, "Man, January's been the longest decade of my life."
Hmm.
Because I mean, look at this past month. This past month has felt like 6 months, and we only, as a brother said, we now in the second month of 2026. But it feels like we've been deep into 2026 with all these things
Come
that
here.
have been taking place.
Right. Hold on, Raphael. Let me give it to you. Gotta do something.
Con. But yeah, it just feels like we've been deep into, damn near a whole year with how many things have been taking place, so far this year, uh, you know, wars and rumors of wars, the economic situation, the whole government issues, all these things, ICE and all these deletions they've been doing. So, what does the rest of the year have to entail?
Yeah, it's going to crank up, man.
But what those that are in the right spirit is the stork and the crane and the turtle. They're in that spirit of observing these things. But for 2/3 of our people, they don't know the judgment of the Lord.
Yeah, they don't observe. We bring this out time and time again, every so often. You look at the stork and the crane and those different animals, man. They know when it's storms finna come, when it's finna rain, tornadoes, hurricanes, and they get out the way. All right, they get out the way of those things. That's why the brother brought the scripture earlier about a prudent man foresee the a prudent man
Perceive the evil and hide it.
hide itself, man. So the same thing we got to be. All right, we got to lay low. Now we do things in the world, when it comes to ourselves and our family, different things like that. But all in all, man, we observant. All right, we on watch. All right, but 2/3 out here, they're not observing the times, man.
We like to let our hair down too, but we don't let our hair down often.
Right.
But this is
Go ahead.
Matthew 24:37. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Mm-hmm.
For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark.
Same thing going on today, man. People eating, drinking, and giving into marriage. We can go right now to our old spot. We can see a whole wedding coming down the street. You remember that shit?
All the time.
All the time, man. So the same things that happened in past times are happening today, man. All right. And like I say, I have to include Jake in that because they all in this they all pretty much
Right, in this riotous spirit.
in this righteous BS spirit, man. Right along with the heathen. Go ahead.
Verse 39, and knew not until the flood came.
They knew not till the flood came. And what are those floods? What are those floods compared to now? The missiles. What is the MOTB
And troops
troops?
said, when the enemy shall come in like a flood.
Yeah. All right. And through the spirit, those same floods is finna come. All right. And a lot of you Jakes gonna get washed away. Go ahead.
And knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
So also heard that big boom when
Uh,
you said that. Yeah. So when the coming of the Son of Man be, man. Like why the scripture tell you, well, scripture says, man, Yahweh Shai is gonna come as a thief in the night. Unaware. A lot of y'all gonna be unaware of his coming. Unaware of the times, the set dangers is getting ready to come.
when Mardi Gras coming up, a lot of y'all unaware that it's going to be your last Mardi Gras coming on.
Yeah. It's real, man. You let me see something? Check the comment board real fast. Go right here. You start breaking the scriptures out. Everybody dipped, huh? Let's see. It's February 17th. No, yeah, March is March 17th. It's like I think it's February. I think it's February 17th. Let me see. When is put it on the comment board.
Yeah, it's February 17th. So,
Yeah, it's
so
yeah, put the wrong time. It's all good though. Yeah, it's February 17th. That's the shortest one. You put right here.
I think you said it. It in. Yeah, about 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, about 2 weeks. But it's February though. It's all good.
Which I mean, shit, it's even better.
What this is right here. Yeah, 1 Corinthians 7:31. I got it right here. It says, "And they that use this world and not abuse it, for the fashion of this world passes away." See that one?
God,
I think that, but I put that. See what else? There's Facebook.
God, Sirach 18:27. A wise man. A wise man will fear in everything, and in the day of sinning will beware of offense. But a fool will not observe the time. So, hey, those are the hopeful elect are observing the times right now. They're seeing that all these things can be a pitfall that you can fall into. So what? They're hiding themselves from the evil, but a fool does not observe the time is going to walk straight into those pitfalls and those snares and those traps.
The brother had second Esdras, uh, 8 and 50, 51, 52. Hold up, my bad. Two. Down to about 56.
Good. His second Ezra's 8 and 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
Mhm.
But understand now for thyself, these people clearly are walking in great pride. Here you see America's circling the drain, and a lot of y'all can sense that things aren't going to get better, but you still in that prideful mindset that this is America, this place could never go down. It's going to bounce back. We just got to wait for Gavin Newsom or somebody to get in there.
Yeah.
Verse 51, but understand now for thyself and seek out the glory for such as be like thee. For unto you is paradise opened, the tree of life is planted, the time to come is prepared, plenteousness is made ready, a city is builded, the rest is allowed. Yeah, perfect goodness and wisdom. The root of evil is sealed up from you, weakness in the moth is hid from you, and corruption is fled into hell to be forgotten. Sorrows are past, and in the end is shewed the treasure of immortality. And therefore ask thou no more questions concerning the multitude of them that perish.
Mhm.
Verse 56. For when, damn spider. For when they had taken liberty, they despised the Most High, though scorn and his law, though thought scorn of his law and forsook his ways.
That's why she said the same must know it at the death by pain, man. All right. You the same people back then doing the same things, man. Right. The Lord sent out the prophets to warn you. All right. Which you see that happening all around the world, man. There's camps down there in what every state, but Jake's continued to be what?
Multiple camps in the state.
Yeah, multiple camps. And like I said, things that some camps, like there's multiple camps within the camp, But Jake still seems to fan the hand. All right. That's why, like I said, a lot of you hard-headed, stiff-necked Israelites out there are going to perish, man. All right. That was it.
That was it.
Hey, man. So with that, we're gonna end it right here. We'll give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Kadash. Once again, double honor to our elders, apostles of Great Millstone. All right, peace, blessings, and salutations again to the whole elect. Until next time, shalom,
Shalom.
and a ba ba ba.
Ababa Ball.
Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yasharala.